Thank you everyone for joining our webinar on introducing CloudExtend for NetSuite Gmail Lite add-on. My name is Justine Berto. Many of you might know me. I'm the account manager here at Celigo for our CloudExtend products. And I'm really excited. We have a big crowd here. I'm really excited to share our new add-on with you. So let's just run through the agenda really quickly. We want to point out the differences between the Gmail add-on and the Chrome extension. Then we want to give you our advice on what we think that you should do and our recommendations for existing customers. Then really quickly, we'll just run through pricing. Chris Corcoran will be doing a live demo, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. So our Chrome extension, what you are used to using and what you have been using, has many features listed here. Some include support for global search, support for attaching files, creating and updating NetSuite records directly from Gmail, synchronizing Google and NetSuite calendars automatically, supplementing your NetSuite filing cabinet with Google Drive, and more. So depending on which license you have, you may have all these features or you may just have some of the Gmail ones. But regardless, we built the Gmail add-on so that the Gmail portion of our app can be used on mobile. So with that said, it can also be used on the browser, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment when we review with you our advice to existing customers in a second. We will be adding features over time to the Gmail add-on, and the end goal is to replace the Chrome extension with the Gmail add-on once it has feature parity. So let me go to the next slide here, and these are our recommendations for existing customers. We would recommend you keep using the Chrome extension on your desktop, and that's what you've been using and you're familiar with. And we recommend to use the Gmail add-on via your mobile device. Currently, this is supported by Android, and hopefully will be supported via Apple soon. That is something that we're just waiting on Apple for. They just need to support Gmail add-ons, and once they do that, we will certainly support it as well. And we will keep you posted on enhancements that we make to this add-on as they come. So pricing, simple, straightforward. It's included with your corporate subscription. So you get both the extension that you've been using, and then you also get the add-on as well. So I am going to hand it over to Chris, so I'll stop sharing and give him the ability to share, and then he will go through a quick demo of how the app works on your Android device.
Okay, great. Thanks, Justine. And I do want to highlight one thing that Justine mentioned, and that is for existing users, we do highly recommend that you continue to use the Chrome extension as you've been used to. It's faster, it's more rich with regards to features. This add-on by default happens to show up because of the fact that it's a Google add-on. It will show up in both places, on your Chrome browser and in your mobile device. So here I'm showing my mobile device. I'm on an Android, a Google Pixel 2. So this will work for me. As Justine mentioned, if you're using an iPhone, Apple does not yet support add-ons for Gmail. When they do, this will be available to you. So I'm going to open up an email, and I'll scroll to the bottom, and on the bottom right is a Celigo icon. I happen to have two with two different accounts, but in any event, I'm going to click the icon on the bottom right, and then that's going to open my CloudExtend for NetSuite. And at this point, I've got two options. If I click Attach Email, it's going to do a contextual search based on the sender and recipient, something you're used to. So that's the quickest way to find the records that you want to attach to. So I'll go ahead and click Attach Email here. And in my email body, this email came from Justine Berto, who's a contact. Now notice at the bottom left, there's an option for more. If I click on that more option, it does another search for employees with that email address, and then again for customers. So it'll do three searches. In this case, Justine's only listed in here as a contact and an employee. So that's how you would actually search for entity records quickly that you want to attach to. And just simply click the upload icon on the right-hand side. And so I just click that, and you'll see that this email will now attach to NetSuite, and we get a little pin letting us know that that was attached successfully. So you also have an option to search for additional records. So I'm going to go back here, and instead of clicking on Attach Email, I'll click for Search NetSuite. In this case, Justine mentioned Opportunity 115. So I'm going to go ahead and type in 115. At least I think it was 115. Let's scroll back up. It's actually not. It's 151. So now I'm searching for Opportunity 151. So when I scroll down just a tiny bit, I can see that opportunity 151 is there. I can click on it if I want to see it inside of NetSuite. In this case, I'm just going to click the little upload icon on the right-hand side. Now we know that's been attached to the opportunity because we have the pin. At this point, I'll go ahead and stop sharing, and Justine can share her desktop screen again. And then she'll pull up opportunity 151 so you can see how that email was attached to the communication tab. And while she does that, I do want to show that that is another distinction. The emails will be attached to the communication tab and the messages when they're attached from your mobile device. They won't be attached to the Celigo Gmail tab that you're used to seeing.
Thanks, Chris. And as Chris mentioned, here it is. So here is the email that he just saved. I could simply click view if I wanted to view it in the NetSuite UI, and there it is. So it really is as simple as that. So let's see here. Now it's time to open it up for Q&A. So we have a bunch of questions here that people have been asking during the last few minutes. So I will jump right into those questions. The first is, do you know when Apple will support this?
That's really up in the air and completely up to Google and Apple to sort out.
Thank you, Chris. Do you need to have a NetSuite tab open when using it on the mobile device? I'll take that one, Chris. So currently you're used to using your Chrome extension on the desktop, and you do need to have a NetSuite tab open with the role that you're connected to. In this case, on the mobile device, you do not have to have another tab open with NetSuite. You could simply just open an email as Chris showed you, attach it, and you are good to go. So that is not a requirement with this add-on. And I will also mention that if you're using the add-on on the browser, which we don't recommend at this point, but if you are, that you do not have to have a NetSuite tab open there either. Let's see. Is the Chrome extension going away? Chris, I'll let you take that one.
Sure. No. So in the short and medium term, the Chrome extension is not going away. It will continue to be the fastest and most feature-rich application to use to attach email from Gmail to NetSuite. At some point, when Google's add-on functionality, and by the way, the Google add-on functionality has only been available for less than 12 months now. So at some point when that API is as feature-rich and allows us to do everything we can do with the Chrome extension, in an ideal world, we'll be able to have just one method of attaching emails to NetSuite. But in the short and medium term, we don't think that's going to happen. So we will continue to build and add new features to our Chrome extension and rely on the add-on for customers to use to attach emails from their mobile device.
Thank you very much. Looks like we have two more questions that just came in. The first is, we saw a list of record types supported. Will other record types be supported, for example, project?
Okay, got it. So sure. So you're talking about you saw that list when I was on the mobile device of records that I could search for. Sure. If you want to see a particular record type, you can just contact Justine or even email CloudExtend-sales@celigo.com or file a support ticket. Get in touch with us one way or another and let us know what record types that you want to see, and we can build in added support for them.
Thank you. And it looks like we have one more question pertaining to file attachments. Can you attach file attachments via this Gmail add-on?
Sure, I can take that. So in short, the answer is no, not from a mobile device. So another reason for using the Chrome extension when you're using your browser on a desktop, and as Google's API evolves, if we're able to actually attach files, that may be something that we would consider from a mobile device, but it's not available at the present time.
Okay, wonderful. I don't see any more questions. Chris, do you have any on your end?
Nope, Justine, I think we're all set.
I do want to just thank everyone for coming, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. More than happy to review this with any of your team members, and we hope that you enjoy this new add-on. I've been using it on my mobile device, and I love it, so we're hoping that we have the same feedback from you guys, but please let us know either way. Thank you very much.